Let me say this honestly from the very beginning. If big desires scare you, nothing is wrong with you. Not, you're broken. Not, you're not ready. Not, you haven't worked on yourself enough. You're alive. And this video is not about getting rid of fear. It's about stopping being afraid of the fear itself, because this is where the real mistake happens. A person thinks, if wanting something big scares me, then it must not be my true desire. And in that moment, they don't reject a fantasy. They reject the direction of their life. Big desires are not scary because they are wrong. They are scary because they threaten who you are used to being. This is very important to hear. Fear is not the enemy of desire. Fear is its shadow. No fear, no growth. Now let's slow down and look at this calmly. What actually makes a desire big? Not money, not scale, not external impact. A big desire is one that, if fulfilled, you could no longer return to your old version of yourself. And your psyche knows this. It is not afraid of the result. It is afraid of losing control. Afraid of the unknown. Afraid that the old coordinates of life will stop working. So when a big desire begins to surface, a very familiar scenario turns on. Doubt. Rationalization. It's not the right time. I need to be realistic. I should figure things out first. This is not sabotage. It's an attempt to preserve stability. At some point in your life, this strategy kept you safe. And here, it's important not to fight yourself. Because most people try to kill fear. Force themselves to be brave. But fear doesn't disappear. It just goes underground. And then it starts controlling things quietly. Through procrastination. Through delay. Through, I'm not ready yet. So the key is not to stop being afraid. The key is to allow fear to exist. Neville Goddard said, "A state accepted becomes your reality." Fear is also a state. When you push it away, you get stuck. When you acknowledge it, movement begins. Big desires are always connected to the loss of an old identity. And this is something almost no one talks about. You are not afraid that it won't work. You are afraid that it will, and you will become someone else. Different conversations, different relationships, different rhythm of life. And somewhere deep inside there is a question. What if people no longer recognize me? What if I no longer fit? What if I have to let go of the familiar version of myself? Comfortable, predictable, understandable. A big desire destroys the illusion of stability. But let's be honest, stability is not safety. It's fixation. Life does not grow in fixation. It grows in expansion. Carl Jung said, "What we resist persists." If you resist your big desire, it doesn't disappear. It turns into tension, into the feeling that you are not fully living your life. And here, a trap appears. A person thinks, I just want peace. But peace achieved by refusing growth is not peace. It's numbness. Real peace comes after movement, after an honest step, even a very small one. And here is something extremely important. A big desire does not demand action from you right now. It does not demand decisions. It demands contact. To be seen. The most destructive sentence is, I'm not allowed to want this. Because behind it is always, I won't survive if this becomes real. But the truth is, you don't have to survive everything at once. Growth happens in layers. Consciousness expands gradually. Fear decreases not because you became braver, but because you became larger. Big desires are scary because they say, you are more than your current form. And if you are watching this video right now and something inside resonates, I want you to hear the main thing. You are okay. You are not broken. You are not lazy. You are simply standing at a point of growth. And you don't need heroism, you don't need a leap. Honesty is enough. Notice your big desire. Don't implement it. Don't plan it. Just stop pretending that it doesn't exist. That alone is enough for life to begin moving. If this video resonated with you, come back to it again. Some words land only later. Subscribe to Anything is Possible. Here we don't remove fear. We restore trust in yourself. And remember, anything is possible.